You watch 100 Mile Drive, and today I want to talk about 5 reasons why I will take this X3 M40i any day over BMW X5 40i. Number 1, engine and performance. Both cars have B58 engine, which is inline 6 single turbo, and 382 horsepower for the X3 M40i and 375 for the X5 after LCI refresh. But the X3 M40i is the one that sounds better from starting the engine to quick launches and much more satisfying engine noise in the cabin. So if you enjoy more engaging driving with raspy exhaust notes and faster acceleration, 0 to 60 4.4 seconds for X3 M40i and 5.3 for the X5, well, in that case, X3 M40i is a clear winner. Number 2, handling and steering. BMW X3 M40i has a crispier, heavier steering and a sportier, firmer but not crushy suspension. All right, another corner. Transmission is in sport mode, not sport plus, but sport mode. Slide brake, get inside the corner, and man, this is where this car is so much fun. The steering is very sharp. Steering feels really good in this cornering. It's kind of like on the medium to heavy side, but you point it and the car just goes. This is what X3 M40i is all about. Whereas X5 feels like a toned down version where they literally went and turned the volume knob down. Suspension does a really good job. Despite being on the comfort side, it stays through the corner really well. Now, how is it different than the X3 M40i? It's not as engaging. It's kind of like toned down. It's not as dramatic. It's not as connected to the road. It's still connected, but in a comfortable way. Don't get me wrong, BMW X5 still feels connected to the road, but it's the X3 M40i that has a distinct and more aggressive character. Number 3 is the size difference. X3 M40i is not that much smaller than X5, so a lot of people when shopping for both cars, somehow they think that X3 is a much smaller car until they actually test drive them back to back and realize that wait, X3 is actually not that much smaller. And I get some comments from you guys saying exactly this. So make sure to test drive them back to back to see the size difference. Guys, I'm recording a video here and bird singing got so loud that I have to take a moment, pause, and appreciate this. So good. Number 4 is physical buttons. Well, this one unfortunately is going away this year, even for the X3. And I already expressed many times, and especially in this BMW X5, how I don't like how they moved everything to the curved screen and almost cleaned up all the buttons. Of course, you have your new design with the curved screen. And let me just quickly tell you, I'm not a fan of this. I don't like that everything is apps in this car, right? Where in X3, everything is through the menu. You can scroll through the menu. Where here, everything is app. You have your car apps. I already mentioned in some other reviews. And basically all your infotainment apps, all apps. When you're driving, you kind of don't want to look through the screen. I find it better to have a menu and apps like I have it in my X3. And of course, your climate controls. And I'm not a fan of these heated seats, like it's all on the screen when you're driving. I feel a button would be much better, but I feel like they're trying to like make things cheaper, I guess, by putting everything in the screen. Look how it's all cleaned up, no memory buttons. Some people might like it. Personally, I think the older design is better, is more favorable to me. And I quickly wanted to show you how I really like this older menu. Like I can go to home, I can go to my CarPlay. You know, you can have all your CarPlay apps here, of course, and you can scroll. This is the same, right? But then I go to home and then there's a car and I can literally go to all these menus. I don't even have to press anything. You know, I can quickly browse through all these menus while driving and nothing distracts me, you know, from looking for the app. And if you want the apps, you can go back to home. Here's your apps, right? You can have all your installed apps here. You know, installed apps, Apple CarPlay, like all your stuff is still here. So you can choose how you want to do it. And look how nice it is all here. So just wanted to show you this, that I really prefer this system. And I can have my memory buttons, right? I have one for energy flow, two for sport displays, my heated seats, just a button. I don't have to find anything on the screen. You know, all these buttons, I think it's a must have. That's just my opinion. My heated steering wheel button. I mean, how cool is that? I recently even made a video on 2024 Mercedes GLE 53 AMG and made the following comment. And another thing, BMW, take out a notepad and start taking notes. Buttons, okay? We have buttons and a screen. This is what BMW failed to do by putting everything on the screen. Yes, you have your climate control menu, which you can adjust stuff on the screen, but still your temperature, let's say, there's a button. You can adjust lower or, you know, warmer. Your intensity, you can adjust as well as a button. You know, all the essential stuff here as a button, and I really, really like that. And your heated seats, same thing. There's a button for heated seats, for cooled seats. There are real buttons, and that's what I like about it. You still have a chance to buy 2024 X3 M40i that has physical buttons. And finally, number 5 is value for the money. 2024 BMW X3 M40i has a starting price of $61,900. X5 xDrive 40i has a starting price of $67,500. So there's a healthy $5,600 difference. But it's the X3 M40i that is loved among the enthusiasts and considered to be a more rare car. Therefore, it'll hold a much better value. Just to give an example for the used cars market data, we'll compare X3 M40i to X5 xDrive 40i. So I took a 3 years old X3 M40i, so minimum 2021, BMW X3 M40i, 40,000 miles or less, no accidents and clean title. And guess what? There's only 5 cars available in 200 miles range, which I doubt anyone is going to be traveling this far based on a similar zip code to mine. And the prices are 39, 44, so 44, 46, and one is for 50. So it's around 44, 45. And like I said, there are only 5 available. Now, if we jump to the X5, it's a little bit different scenario. So used 2021, xDrive 40i, all-wheel drive, 40,000 miles or less, no accidents, clean title, and we have 37 matches available, and prices are slightly less. Since there are more cars available, means there are more room for negotiations. And guess what? If you don't want all-wheel drive, well, there's 74 more. So this kind of tells you that X5 is a widely more available car compared to the X3 M40i, which is a more rare car, so it will hold better value. So there you have it, guys. These are the 5 reasons why I will take this car any day over X5 40i. And I want to be clear, X5 40i is not an upgrade from the X3 M40i. These are 2 completely different cars with 2 very distinct characters. It's the X3 30i, the car you want to upgrade to the X5 40i. And guys, I hope you found value in this video. And if you also want to watch the 4 issues I found in this car after 1 year of ownership, make sure to watch this video. And if you want to watch my full review where I compared X3 M40i to the X5 40i, watch this video. And I'll catch you next time.